click on him as well and get his perspective as your units tear him apart. Hey, what's going on, guys? Phil here, and welcome back to Mechcommander Mercenaries. And we're going to continue where we left off. And we had just replaced the Locust with the Javelin, and even though the Locust got blown apart, we were able to sell enough for scrap that we were able to pick up the Javelin. And again, this is an upgrade. Sort of forced my hand a little bit early, but in general, the quicker I can get rid of the Spider and the Locust here, I think the better. Not only more armor and firepower, but just the... yeah, just I don't want to have to lose income like that each time. So we've got a demolition mission we're gonna do here, and again for House Davian, you can see here. Actually, no, this is against House Davian. No, we can't take. Oh well, we gotta, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do here. I don't think this works in our interest because one, it's a contract here, but oh man, this is tough. I have no negotiation points. And so let's see here. Do I need to... maybe a raid? Alright, so this is a raid contract against... not Davian. So that works. We could do that. I just don't know if this... you know, money's money. So I feel like we just... do we take it? We just hit an installation? You know, 294,000 only. Again, we can't really do a whole lot. 66 extra for hazard pay. Oh man, that's tough. But, you know, I feel like that's against our own interest. You know, the contract I was told was different. We're gonna go ahead and 50,000. We're gonna spend 50,000 to go make more, and that's again, we'll go do a contract for Karita, but not against Davian. That's our own people. We can't do that. I don't feel comfortable. We're not gonna make a ton here, but again, money is money, and we need money. So raid is a solid mission type for us. I think we're going to be in a little bit better situation here. Now that we got the Javelin is now the best. Oh man, I totally didn't realize we have an injured pilot. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. We have to wait 34 days anyway. So let's go ahead and do that. We should probably look to see if we had another pilot we could capture. Or hire, not capture. Hire, what am I at?
Our objective
or something?
is to infiltrate and destroy.
All right, so raid here. Let's go ahead and move along.
Ooh, locations and level the marked targets.
All right, so what do we got here
Enemy forces are on high alert, so expect major resistance if you stick around too long. So
raids, you need to be very careful. Raids, you can accidentally trigger multiple areas at once. So what we're gonna try to do here is we're gonna try to take out one at a time without triggering multiple bases. So that's the goal, at least. We'll see here. And again, we got the new Javelin rock in here. 4 medium lasers. Again, jump jet capability. Okay, we got an enemy mech right there. It is an Irby. Definitely an Irby. Okay, that is the location as well. So let's pull him over to us. I want that Irby to get a little bit closer.
I've arrived.
It is an AC-10 Irby. Again, keep in mind I do have some enemy or friendly vehicles, and they're tearing apart that Irby. So, hey. Less damage that I take, the better here. I don't have to take a round, and those tanks will do work. That's fine. Alright, cool. There you go. Who says tanks can't be useful? There we go. Okay, wrecked. Very, very nice. Alright, so I didn't have to do anything. Very, very nice. Free money is free money. Let's go ahead and maneuver up here. This is the second installation, and we'll go and get in here. And again, these are the targets here. Fortunately, the Forcer is significantly slower, but all right, we got a vehicle, Scorpion. Let's go ahead and gauge here. Forcer will catch up when possible. Okay, it's another Irby. I want them to take care of the Scorpion first.
Targets.
There we go. All right.
Destroyed.
So here we go. Here we go. Actual engagement happening now. You can see that the mechs will break away, disengage, and then re-engage. And that's that behavior is completely normal. It's what they're supposed to do. You can see they're strafing. They'll go around cover. They'll break line of sight. You can see the damage roll-off numbers. You can see again, DC-10. Just eject. He's gonna eject. He's got no weapons. There it goes. Let's focus on the Scorpion now. Scorpion inside. So we're going to go ahead and do it. Now, they will automatically engage the targets, which is really nice. Same thing with demolition. If you're doing a demolition mission, the AI will automatically engage. You don't have to do anything special or anything like that. Now, if you're wondering, when you're playing Mechwarrior 5 and or this mod, or any of the mods, you're wondering sometimes why the AI will shoot and it hits the dirt instead of maybe the target. Now, let me explain what's basically happening here, and I'll sort of demonstrate here using the Enforcer here. How the game works is...
Arrived at requested, Commander.
The AI, or basically if you imagine looking at this Enforcer, the game uses a raycast laser. Now it's invisible, obviously, you as a player, but it starts from the cockpit level and goes out. So you can imagine here a scenario where if you had a target tank over this little berm right here, and this Enforcer could see that, right? You could see the vehicle. So it tells the AI, I can see it, which means I can engage, and it shoots the AC-10 or large laser in the arms. But if you notice, the arms are lower, and so the arms may not be clear of the berm, and so you'll hit the berm instead of the tank, even though you can see it and they engaged it. And that's basically what's happening in Mech 5 and as far as Mechcommander. And instead of, I think it's a performance issue, whereas if you had raycast every single weapon, it just adds more performance behind the scenes or whatever. So if you're wondering why sometimes the AI engages the way it does, that is why. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and maneuver back to where we were, and we're going to go ahead and take care of that other installation really quick. So, and again, the cool thing here is you don't have to follow. You can use your mouse here to move around, but I just sort of like following the mechs. Again, left double click, just sort of it reminds me of the old Mechcommander games. Again, being able to do that and you can follow in one of your 4 mechs at any given time if you so desire. So, all right, let's go ahead and move up. And we got this installation that we're going to go ahead and maneuver. But I know I've had questions about, like, oh, why are the AI just seem dumb? They're firing at, you know, and they're missing. It's a little bit more complicated than that. It's actually the fact of they can see the target because of the raycast from the cockpit. But as far as the target is below their weapon mounts, and so, you know, even in this game, hardpoint location does benefit mechs. So
Move order complete.
And if you're wondering, if you're playing this mod and you're wondering how to have the slow-mo, that is spacebar as default key. Okay.
Splash target.
Let's go again over here. We got some friendly vehicles. And again, they will engage the targets automatically. So we're gonna go ahead and push upward here. Again, it looks like we pretty much have a straight down the line. So this should be the next installation.
Target eliminated. Nav point reached.
Move order complete.
Also, keep in mind you can eject units. You'll notice this little eject button right here. All you gotta do is click it, and then it'll unlock the button. You can click it again and eject that unit. Keep in mind, if you eject the commander, you may have some issues. So keep the commander alive until the mod can get a fully operational replaced unit and so forth. But right now it gets a little wonky if the commander basically dies.
Arrived at requested, so Commander.
Just taking out the turret, so I get shot by him here. They do pop up, and they pop up everywhere. go to maneuver here, is the next installation. You have some vehicles. Again, all you got to do is push up. They will automatically engage the targets. Makes it super easy.
Target neutralized.
You may also notice some popping in of units. Unfortunately, that's just a reality because of our mod. When you can see far distances and so forth, you're going to notice some unit pop in. That's just a reality of a top-down mod that has a procedural system behind it. So we're just going to let this ridge here. Obviously, we have a mech here.
In position, Commander.
I was using iron. All right, let's go check this out. This is at R60. I'm going to go ahead and tell them to engage. They'll maneuver automatically. Oh, I got a fire starter moving in. I need to be very careful here. Or javelin.
Arrived at requested, Commander.
Let's let him pop up here. Let's let him pop up.
Holding at your waypoint.
Hope he's shooting back when we turn around now. Okay. Click on him as well and get his perspective as your units tear him apart. Again, what you want is, you just want the AI to do their thing. You're gonna have units bounce around. Focus him down. There we go, that was a good hit by that AC. Alright, obviously they're gonna focus there. Alright, we're gonna pause here, or at least slow down, slow-mo. Switch over to the fire starter now. And you'll notice that the AI, the light mechs are weaving in and out, and that's, again, the mech behavior with the AI and the type of unit they are. They're, like skirmishers, Whereas the Enforcer is basically trying to keep a little bit of a distance, backing up, and he's more of just a direct target. He's not trying to maneuver and bounce around. And you can see the Spider, even though it's perfectly capable of firing. And again, you can micromanage a little bit more if you want with that. You can click around here with your own unit if you so desire. And sometimes that makes it a little bit more effective as well. So you know that, oh, okay, he'll be firing. You can see his heat bar as well, which is super nice. Just check on our guy really quick again. Here we go. That fire starter is having a bad day. There we go. All right. And you can do the exact same with all three of these units. You basically could be tracking a target and focusing them down. So again, you can micromanage as much as you want. I find it actually quite useful as well. So, and let's go and move on to the next start in this raid mission. And you saw what just happened here. They were actually trying to fire. They had line of sight, but their weapon mounts are lower, so
Tango down.
Missed. I think the fire starter came from this location down here, so we may not actually have any units. Okay, so we just hit
On station.
slow-mo there, and again, for those that don't know about that, a really nice, cool aesthetic feature. Again, you can get some really cool moments, especially when there's
Holding.
rounds going down range, missiles and lasers. Okay.
Enemy destroyed.
So that was another pop-up turret.
In position, Commander.
Put everybody over here. Like he's... Okay, cool. And again, I think we already pulled the main unit, and that was the mech away from here. So let's go ahead and just tell them to attack said target. Maneuver here. And see if they can do that as well. You can see all these turrets pop up. Oh, nope, we actually do have an enemy mech.
Battle mech.
It's a locust.
I've arrived.
And again, you can micromanage, which is really nice. So once you get in here,
At requested location,
the Enforcer is engaging, but what I can do here is I can follow this guy, right? And then what I can do is I can just sort of tell my units slow-mo here. That is a turret that's doing that, by the way. Ooh, I just lost my leg there. Let me take out this turret really quick. It's being annoying. All right, there. Boom. My mech just lost its leg, so I gotta be really careful here. Again, don't any repairs. Crazy repairs. Alright, friendly vehicles are moving in. Alright, there we go. Boom. That mech is dead. Let's go ahead and take out our last target. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get out of here. We're not be getting paid anymore. We're gonna go to maneuver over here. The Locust, I gotta be really careful because it's in the background. Alright, there we go. And again, just sort of a reiterate your commander clone, because this is it's not Mason. It's an AI dummy, basically, gets dropped in. He can't initiate any of the, objectives or anything. So just move in one of the other units, and well, it'll do extraction there for you. As well as if you have a, like a defense mission where you have a point that you got to get to start, just don't move the commander there until the mod can get a complete fix for that. Don't have anything on the timetable on that. I know it's a lot more complicated than a lot of people think. All right, unknown. We're gonna go ahead and continue here. We have 3 points, and again, all I'm really concerned about is value. I need as much C-bills as I can here, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up that. That'll give us a little bit of money for selling. We did take some damage here, that left leg, unfortunately, but let's see here. Yeah, we can do that one. That's fine. I'm going to hop over here really quick. 150. Oof, I don't know if it's worth it. Let's see. Let's see how much it costs to repair this. Okay, I lost a heat sink. Let me see here. Let me just see what it would cost to fix this. 115. So if I go over, if I spent 150, yeah, see, it's not really worth it to bounce to another planet in this instance. So I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that. I am just gonna repair here. The cool thing here is you'll notice that I'm missing heat sinks. It'll automatically replace any damaged components so long as you have them in inventory. So again, we'll go ahead and do that just right here. You can see as well that it's the most expensive thing is the Mechcommander repair, basically the muscles in the leg. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And even though it's cheaper to do that than bounce to a completely different part of the world. We do have an assassination contract that will be traveling, and that's interstellar expeditions. So let's go ahead and get that moving. That's 150 as well, or 100,000. And we'll go from there. So, all right, get there. So we have a contract. Let's see, good payout here, really good payout. And I'm gonna go ahead and take that again over salvage. So, but that's gonna be on another episode. And just want to say again, thanks for watching. If you've been enjoying this series, make sure to click that like button. Comment down below, are you enjoying Mechcommander Mercenaries? Did you even know about it? Is this the first video you've seen of it? If so, make sure to go download it. It's available on Steam and Epic and Nexus as well for download. I'm using a few other mods like Yet Another Mech Lab and so forth and so on. You go back to the original first, I go over the mods that I'm using right now. But guys, that will be it for me. Just want to say thanks again for watching. And again, let me know if you guys are using it down below. And if you find this fun and engaging to watch, click that like button just so you help the algorithm, share it with other people that may be interested in a Mechcommander game that you had no idea maybe about. That's going to be it for me. I'll see you on the next mission for this contract. Until next time.